two big terms in the world right now are equity and equality.
Yeah.
Without people knowing it, that's a relative term to data.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way we know about equality or equity is if we evaluate that using data.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like you said, not everyone has to be a data scientist, and that's not what you're calling for.
Yeah.
But we do have to start transitioning the cultures in our organizations to be data-driven cultures.
Yeah.
How does SureImpact facilitate that shift where it's not just the executive director, it's not just the program director,
Mm-hmm.
it's not just the staff, but everybody holistically
to
be data-driven in their culture?
Yes. Yeah. Well, first we make, again, I'm going to say this again because I love it, that we take out the hard and just make it easy. Because data can have a big, scary kind of, it can feel scary or big or sterile, but in reality, it's just information.
Yeah.
It's just insights. Mm-hmm. That's truly what data are. And so what SureImpact does is, again, I mentioned it's the feedback loops. The staff have feedback loops about their own work. The executive directors have the feedback loops about their own work. It gives us a standard way to talk about what we're doing, right? So just think about in your staff meetings, if you pulled up, quarterly, you pull up your SureImpact dashboard and you start to talk about like, hey, and celebrate the success. Like, look how we've changed, these people's lives, and then start having performance improvement conversations around, how can we, let's say, that 6 hours is like the magic number. And if you can get people 6 hours of coaching, that translates into improved housing outcomes. And you can look at, well, how many average services have we done this month? Well, what's getting in our way? Why can we keep stopping at 3? How do we get to 6? Like, that's an impact organization. Mm-hmm. That's a data-driven organization. Like, I want people to understand that data is just a means to an end, and it's about what you do with it and the conversations you have with it, and breaking out of this, like, data is like something we have to do. To know it's such a fun, obviously I'm really excited about it. I love it, but it's because it's what it allows us to do.
Yeah.
It's how we are going to change the world. We cannot just blindly go about our world thinking something's going to work. It's having that information to know it will.